here, the Honorable Prime Minister, with high regard, because even if he is a member of the BJP, he is India's Prime Minister today, and when he says something on the floor of the House, we must all take it very seriously. He's talked about a letter and respected to a letter of Mr. Pawar he's written to various state chief ministers at that time when he was the agriculture minister. I won't repeat the words which the Honorable Prime Minister has written, but I would let the 4 lines which the Honorable Prime Minister did not read is what I'm going to read. After the Honorable Prime Minister's where he stopped, it says, I may mention that the Ministry of Agriculture has circulated a draft Model APMC Rules 2007 to all the states for their guidance and adoption as appropriate. Their guidance. So that must be noticed. And I wish to draw your personal attention to this matter to considerable importance of the agriculture sector and well-being of the farmers, and request that suitable direction may be given for the necessary steps without further delays. This is what the original entire letter says. But I would, with full humility, like to bring something to notice, because he used the word U-turn. So I would like to just highlight and just take 2 minutes of the U-turns of this government. So GST was brought in by Honorable Manmohan Singh ji. If please, I stand corrected that time the Gujarat Chief Minister had objected to the GST. We brought in the RTI, we brought in the food security, we as in the UPA government, the right to education, Narega, the new corporate law, the company bill, the DTC, the Aadhaar, the land acquisition. All these new bills, I do understand, change is inevitable. We all are for change. We are all. And I come from a state which is for reforms. So we are never against reforms. It's the way they are administered and done is what our objection is to. And while I read out this GST, RTI, food security, RT, Narega, all these when we got, all these were moved by the Honorable Prime Minister then, Sri Manmohan Singh ji, who was absolutely a team player. It went through the standing committee, every stakeholder was invited, feedback was taken, and only then all these laws were made. I would like to talk about a U-turn for this government. Narega, it's on record, and if they would like to place it, I would be happy to get you documents, where the present Honorable Prime Minister has not spoken as well as about he speaks on Narega today. During the COVID time, everybody who lost their jobs in the city went back to their villages, and the only savior there was Narega, and that's how thousands and thousands of families have survived. But this was a U-turn of this government. GST is a U-turn. Aadhaar, I actually do miss him here, is Sri late Anand Kumar ji. He was a friend to all of us, and unfortunately he's no more. But I still remember how strongly that time the BJP had objected. And Yashwant Sinha ji, please, I stand corrected if anybody disagrees with some of my facts, that Aadhaar was rejected by them. And today they are spearing Aadhaar, they are praising GST as their program, and they are praising Narega. Now, are these U-turns or left turn, right turn, which turn? I really don't know.